Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Neocab on Nintendo Switch. Let's see, where am I going? Let's do that. I pulled up to a gleaming apartment tower that was halfway between a condo and an arcology. I bet the place was full of Capra swag and expensive produce. Wardrobe crisis. Please wait a minute. Thanks. I didn't mind waiting. Gave me a chance to think about what was going on. I should have been with Savvy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Ojos. Maybe with a nice sour cider. Now I didn't even know if she was dead or alive. Where was she? What was she thinking right now? I'm sorry. Thank you so much for waiting. Was this the standard look in LO? It must have taken her hours. So, this is the Neocab car, huh? Going somewhere special tonight? Yeah, I needed to ask you a weird question. I mean, it's like medium weird. If that's okay. Yeah, go for it. Okay, be honest. Do you like what I'm wearing? Is that crazy to ask? I'm sorry. I just don't trust my mirror anymore, you know? They just program them to say what you want to hear. So, can you just give me, like, first impressions? It's too much, isn't it? No, I mean, it's nice. Really? Well, don't you think so? Okay, I know what that means. What did I say? Nothing and also everything. God, what was I thinking? It's a mess. Damn, I should have sensed that she was vulnerable. I was distracted. I wasn't even supposed to be driving anymore tonight. I'm sorry, it's been a weird night. No, I'm sorry. I'm being crazy. I just cannot cry in this makeup, you know? You want to tell me what's wrong? I'm meeting my boyfriend for the first time. I know it sounds weird, but we're already together. We just haven't met in person. We started vid chatting one day just for fun on one of those sites, you know? Sure. 3 months later, we talk every day, and it feels like we just fit. Like when something happens, he's the first person I want to tell. I actually look forward to staying in on Friday night now. So he flew here to see me in person, which means time for his first impression of me. Sounds like he's really into you. I guess, for now. It's just a little complicated. When we started vid chatting, I had my filter on because why not? I used it for everything anyway. But then I just never turned it off. So he's never really seen me, you know? I spent hours programming my animesh to match the filter. I barely got any work done, but it looks good, right? Yeah, it looks good. Thanks. I spent a lot of time on it, tested a bunch of versions. I feel like I could write a book on how to design your ideal jawline. What program are you using on your animesh? It looks super custom. It's very custom. It's my DNA. Shut up. You're not wearing nano foundation? Programmable particles that can take on any pigment? Developed by marine biologists who studied cuttlefish? Basically adaptive camouflage for humans? Science magic. Right? It's expensive as hell, but nothing else can dupe a filter. Well, I'd say yours is more like a cuttlefish, am I right? You don't need it, though. I really think his opinion shouldn't matter to you so much. I'd say yours is more like a cuttlefish. Haha, that was terrible. Amazing. I've just been on enough dates to know that people that look... I've just been on enough dates to know that look people get when you go in person and they're disappointed, you know? Oh yeah, I know that all day. Their face kind of falls and their eyes go a little flat. Oh, I know that feeling. Then they smile too big and act too friendly to cover it up, but you just know right then. It's going nowhere. God, people even do that to you? Your nose to chin ratio is totally perfect. I think it's rough out there for everyone. This is where you tell me to, like, just be myself, right? No, I hate when people say that. No, I hate when people say that like it's some brilliant solution. Who doesn't want to be someone else every now and then, you know? Exactly. So why meet up now? Well, he's actually moving here. Lucky break for it with his job. Can you turn on the cab light? Sure thing. She rummaged in her purse and pulled out a packet of wet wipes. I never meant to have a screen boyfriend, you know. She tucked her precision curls behind her ears. Wait, are you gonna wipe it off? Oh, nothing wrong with a screen boyfriend. I'm on the on-call sysadmin for 3 different companies and they pay me 24/7. I just started looking at profiles for fun. Sure enough, she started wiping the animesh from her face. Are you sure you want to do that? I hid a smile as I watched the... Oh, are you sure you want to do that? Those reviewers lied. This stuff definitely itches. And I feel like I can't move my face. A lot of guys are creeps or bots. But Dre is always traveling for work. Otherwise, he'd have been snapped up a long time ago. He's a total 10. I'm like a natural 6, an enhanced 8. She rummaged deeper into her purse. You're way more than a 6. And I'm seeing you without a filter. Well, thanks. I'll try. Am I getting colder? Oh, God. You're gonna be okay. No, it's not that. My glow shadow is in my other purse. Oh, shit. I don't want to go into this bare-faced. I just wanted a fresh start for a few swipes of color. I remember the little makeup bag I'd thrown in my purse before I set out for LO. That felt like sometime last year. I might have a glow shadow in my purse. Really? My queen! I took an eye off the road to grab it and hand it back to her. Watch out! Got it. It's the cutest color, and little goes a long way. You're gonna love it. Do you like it? That looks great. Yeah, girl. Now I almost want to go on this date. It's technically still a kind of filter. I guess that's true. She chewed her lip and checked her reflection in the rear view again. You keep the glow shadows, okay? You keep the glow shadow, okay? Oh my God, really? Thank you. I feel like this is a good omen, you know? People should fall in love with their eyes closed. Do you know who said that? Oscar Wilde, a safe bet. Close. Andy Warhol. Nice. Oh, there's the bar. Good luck. And have fun. Fun. Is that what this is all for? Fiona flashed a devilish smile at me as she walked away. The first real one of the night. I saw she had a little gap in her front teeth. Cute. Thanks for listening. She's honest, a little too honest maybe. She's so nice, like in a real way. I appreciate her trying to cheer me up. My queen saved my life tonight. Ooh. My rating stayed the same though. It was well after midnight and I met my ride quota. I checked my field grid, deep yellow-green. I had it in me to push for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. I'll push on. Decided to push on. Every PAX was a chance to learn the city and earn some coin. I learned the hard way that you gotta grab the charge when you can, and not to wear heels when I'm driving. The asking price was $186 a bar. A little steep, but here I was. Full charge. I sank back into my car. Okay, closer this way. What the hell is this? Let me see some documentation for you while you're at it. Good coward. So, student of the world, any opinions expressed on this feat are mine and mine alone. Stella Brunella. This above all, to thine own self be true. Oh yeah, sure. She sounds interesting, at least. My nav led me into a desolate industrial area, the kind of place that reminds you it's nighttime. I pulled up to an old warehouse that had been turned into lofts. A band was loading up in front with stacks of amps and two long-legged blue whale puppets with amplifier eyes. Driver, how many passengers have you had tonight? Enough? Were they coughing at all? Showing any signs of infection? It's okay. I'd rather know so I can protect myself. No, they seem fine. Is there something going around? Everything's going around, constantly. That's my problem. Bird flu, swine flu, and people laugh, but Ebola is out there. By the time you show symptoms, you've already been contagious for 48 hours. Also true. Didn't they find a cure for Ebola, though? Spores from that rainforest beetle fungus? Good one. That's not a joke. It won the Nobel Prize. Oh, where are my manners? Nice to meet you, Lina. I'm Ned. I've been spending too much time around my grandson. Kids are like germ travel agents. Touch a Lego brick and boom, virus has a one-way ticket to your immune system. You got any kids? A what agent? How old's your grandson? No kids, just working up to getting a dog for now. Fantastic idea. Man's best friend. Well, certainly for this old-timer. Was this some kind of body swap situation? Was this some kind of Chad trial situation? Was I hallucinating? Body swap? Maybe all my sci-fi dreams were coming true. Say, you look like a gal I can trust. Got an honest face. Have you heard that before? Actually, I hear that a lot. Just not the part about being a gal. Well, between you and me, I've noticed a few strange things happening around town in these last few days. Have you seen anything suspicious? I mean, besides whatever else is going on right now? I drive a cab in the middle of the night, so... I see. Now, I know we like our fair share of drama in our little hamlet, but I saw something the day that cheerleader gal turned up dead behind the video store. And, well, a man can't be having scares like that at my age. No, you sure can't. I'm so close to making it to the 21st century. I can't have the old ticker give out now. Are you okay? Oh God, break. I know you see me like me. I'm in my actual body. But normally, I'd appear to you as a middle-aged man named Ned. Normally? I wish you had a headset. It's way harder to practice like this. So, like, did you believe the character? Did you feel a mix of, what was it? Homespun charm and creeping murder mystery suspense? Ned, I need a little help understanding this. It's for an immersion. I'm actually a real actor, but the legit gigs never pay, you know? It's through Ojos Abertos. Have you done one of their stories? Oh, not yet. We're like any other immersion trope out there. We bounce around the theater space, improving characters that we get like the day before. So the customer in the headset can save the girl or slay the dragon or both, whatever plot pack they brought. Tonight's menu features a gritty historical mystery set in the turn of the century, Why to Kill. Featuring Ned, a schlub with a sordid tie to Newbury's High's beloved murder prom queen, blah blah. Sounds like you don't love it. Whatever, it's money. A gloom settled over her. Savvy tried to drag me to this haunted house immersion last Halloween. One of my exes and one of her exes both ended up working there, and she said it would be like therapy to go axe murdering them as evil zombies or whatever. I should have done it. So are people ever mean to you in these shows? Most people are cool, unless they're drunk. Sounds familiar. Once I had some tourists who were convinced I was a super realistic AI. Once I had a guy who would only talk to me through his robotic puppet. Oh, super realistic AI? Uh-huh. She stared at her hands, and the gloom settled back over her. Sorry, they just dropped a bunch of new plots on us last night. Can I run another character by you? Okay. Anything to keep me from obsessing about Savvy. Lifesaver. So on tonight's menu, I have 2 more characters. Fruel, the dark Antraxis spiderling who guards the mirror of many faces. Or Thora, a bad girl witch who pulls you into hijinks at Cauldron Academy. Go with Thora. A high-maintenance friend with a strange power over you. Way too close to home. Oh, I don't like that one? Okay, gotta say Fool. Fruel. Okay, so imagine I'm 10 feet tall and I have 8 legs, countless glimmering eyes, and smoke billows out of my gaping maw. Cool? Is the smoke poisonous? Silence, manfolk. She stomped her foot so hard it shook the front seat. What be the meaning of such disturbance to the most precious slumber of Antraxis? Sorry, just looking for a mirror. So, manfolk come to play with Fool. Think she's so clever, but she be a fool. I'm no fool. So it be, Fool can tell manfolk her nature. Treasure hunter? Yes. Yes, beast, hand it over. Not so simple, not so simple. Price of treasure is great indeed. Answer fool's riddle, and manfolk will get what manfolk seek. Through the mirror of many faces may not be what manfolk think. Riddle me, fool. Listen carefully. How many manfolk work for Neocab? Well, off the top of my head, with many manfolk people work for Neocab? Do I even know that? We don't know. We don't exactly have conferences. Yeah, 300? Wrong. Manfolk be wrong. What's the answer then? The answer is none. Enough of your tricks, beast. Yes, many manfolk say they work for Neocab, but none of them actually do any work. No, I will not be defeated. Manfolk lose. Now manfolk must die. And break. Guess I got fooled. Sorry, he got angry faster than I expected. Should I tone him down? Nah, I liked him. He just wants to be left alone in his cave. Hey, that was really helpful. Thanks for playing along. I think Fool might have some legs. When we got close to the theater, the sky lit up with roaming spotlights and holograms teasing the plot packs. A blocky computer flashed fatal error inside a passing cloud. A sexy witch winked at me, then zoomed away on her broom. Look at that, it's showtime. Really good, you know? Thanks. The truth is, the headsetters don't really care what we say. As long as they get the ending they ordered. Hopefully I won't be doing this much longer anyway. Take care. Her shoulders were slumped as she slipped past the lines at the doors. No one recognized her as a person they were paying to see her perform, but of course they wouldn't. Right now, she was in character only as herself, and that didn't seem like a role she wanted much at all. Oh boy, what did I get for that one? Ooh, 5 stars. Thanks for being a good sport, treasure hunter. How'd my ranking stay the same? I got another half a star. Let's have a rest, shall we? It was a stretch to afford Luisa's place, but when she showed me my bed, all of my concerns melted away. Smart gel foam latex hybrid mattress, anatomical springs, thermo-regulated duvet, silenced buckwheat hull pillows. Could this be real? I thanked her profusely. I couldn't form words. All I could think about was getting into that beautiful bed. Oh, I couldn't help it. Tears welled up in my eyes. Luisa squeezed my shoulder, then came back with a mug of green tea for me. Long day, she asked. Do you want to talk? Yeah. So we did, about Sally, about all of it, and she listened. Every sentence made me feel lighter. like all of my troubles were bouncing away on thermoregulated buckwheat springs. And then I slept, clean and dreamless, and I woke up the instant the alarm went off. I felt more than relaxed or rested. I felt like I just scored the winning point and landed the jump and nailed the high note all at once. What a mattress. I got back into the car. Are things not online? Oh, YouTube crashed. Huh, that's super weird. I felt rested, but a little groggy, like my mind was wrapped in a synthetic blanket. At least my field grid was chilling in the deep green. I had the name of a radix bar now. Stan's machine. I could try the odds. That was the spot Savvy and I were supposed to meet up the night she vanished. I opened the NeoCab app like it was going to give me some answers. Nope. At least now I have a few friendly faces in the city. Hopefully one of them needed a ride as badly as I needed some leads. Let's go here. Stan's machine was all dramatic haircuts, pounding bass, and scowls, and that was just the outside. The bouncer loomed in front of the door like a boulder. Given my complete lack of poker face and an outfit that was still more cactus flats than Luz Rouge, I didn't look the part. Low key phone. Use bribe. I took a deep breath and. Hey, NeoCab. It's you. It's me. You lost? Not exactly. Hey, maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. What? No. How are you? No. Hey, Azel. Nice to see you. Sorry. Hey, Azel. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Listen, Azel, I know. I'm just kidding. Jeez. It's actually kind of good to see you. Didn't get to thank you for what you did. No need. Yeah. I'm a driver. I drove you. Yeah, because I needed help. You got me where I needed to go. Not a lot of drivers would do that. Guess I'm not a lot of drivers. That's a good thing. You ever consider giving it up? This wasn't exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't risk Azel shutting down if I didn't humor them. Maybe one day. I recommend it. Huh, although I guess it doesn't matter if you want to quit or not. Capra's gonna make that decision for you. Don't remind me. You know I hate cars, but it's still my job. It sucks what might happen. Look, obviously I hate them too. But they're just gonna take your gig. They took a fucking piece of me. You know, that's how I lost my right arm. You know, that's how I lost my arm, right? I didn't. Yeah, and this was years ago. Guess there's no consequence when you're a megacorp. Even if you're spewing death traps all over the roads. Listen, I'll pass on a lesson. Don't play chicken with those things. They love to talk about their 99.99% safety rating or whatever. Want to know the truth? I wanted to know the truth. Maybe not this one at this moment when I came here because I needed info on my friend. So I needed to stay on their good side. Sure. Look at their fucking promos real close. There's an asterisk by that last 9 in 99.9. What does it mean? That their 99 point whatever rating is only against other AVs on the Capra Mesh network. Their sensors see each other with perfect clarity. But that's the only testing they've ever done, as far as we know. So, some kid coming home late from City Hall crossing in front of a Capra? Just a smudge on its lens. And a settlement that only covers about a quarter of my bills. I felt for Azel. They were a little rough around the edges, but no one deserved that. I'm really sorry that happened. Whatever, but it's why I was so messed up the other night. A lot of bad memories came back. I get it. I'm sure you do, but you're probably not here to hear my life story. So why are you here? I need to get inside. I'm looking for a friend. She's gone missing. Her name is Savvy, and everything in Azel's expression changed, and they stood up straighter. Savvy? You know Savvy? You know Savvy? No, seriously, Neocab, no bullshit. You know Savvy? Yes. Why do you think she's in there? Because this is the only Radix club I know. And you're what, her friend? Business associate? She's my best friend. Can I please just get inside? I just want to find her. Maybe she just wants to see you. Look, I saw her first thing when I got into town. She seemed pretty worked up about something. She said she'd explain when we met up in an hour or two. When she finally texted me a pin, I raced over there and she's gone. But there's her phone, smashed on the pavement. Huh, probably had a temper tantrum or something. Smashed the phone and blew you off. She's intense like that. Was this a game? Azel was playing devil's advocate with Savvy's safety. This is too much even for her. And she would never leave her phone behind. But I figured I should come here because when I picked the phone up, there was this little Radix sticker on it. Oh yeah, obviously. What do you know? I know that's definitely Savvy's phone. Savvy's like basically the new face of Radix. That sounds insane. Savvy's totally not the Radix type. Or I mean, she wasn't a year ago. I guess anything was possible. I'd seen her reinvent herself more than once. Yeah, well, things change, Neocab. Plus, it's easy to become Queen Radix when your boyfriend is de facto king. Radix is non-hierarchical. There are no leaders, but it's definitely not cool kids. High school all over again. Who's the boyfriend? Jace. You don't know who she's dating? You don't sound like a great best friend. Right, yeah, just go on. Okay, so Savvy came in with Jace a couple months ago, wrapped around him like a scarf. Suddenly, she's at all the meetings. He's looking at her like she's this manic pixie bike girl. She's got all these bright ideas to take down Capra, and it's like, I don't know, classic. Do you think Capra might be tracking her? If she's high up in Radix now? Do you think there's anybody in LO Capra's not tracking? I don't think that's it. But I'll tell you what I do think. I think it's no fucking surprise she's gotten into hot water. Why not? Because that's how this shit goes. Savvy, listen, I know her. And I know her type. She's smart, she's dynamic, she's pretty, she's charming, she is a dream girl. I mean, everybody's kind of in love with her. Everybody wants her time. One night she's with Jace, doing political organizing. Next time I see her, she's hanging out with some edgy DJ. Then the other day, I'm passing Capra Tower and I see her with this techno bro douchebag. A Cappy shell straight out of Central Casting, wearing a hoodie and everything. And hey, you'll like this, Neo Cab. She's getting into his car. Is that last time you saw her? Yeah, I said hey to her, asked her where she was going. She seemed like weird about it. Said something like her and her friend Charlie were gonna go talk. But she said friend like, you know, like there was something going on. I don't know. Oh, don't worry about him. He's just a friend. That tone. Maybe they're actually just friends. I don't know, maybe. Savvy's the kind of person, you spend enough time with her, you kind of don't just want to be friends, you know? Yeah, it's kind of true. It's kind of very true. Point is, I'm trying not to get involved. Seems like a recipe for drama, and that's some shit I don't need. Just need to know she's okay. Wish I could help. Can I at least go in and ask around? Nah, you did a nice thing for me, Neocab, but I'm not letting you in. Stan's machine isn't your scene, anyway. I'm not gonna hang out. I'm going for Savvy. If you want to use Savvy's name to get in here, bring her with you. Well, I need to get in it anyway. Not happening. You should probably just follow the trail of dudes she leaves in her wake. Find someone who gives a shit. You know, I've had it. I mean it. Find someone who'd notice she's missing, like the guys who follow her around like puppy dogs. Right, so... Jace, hot DJ, Capra, Charlie. Easier than trying to get any erratics to talk to a death dealer. I'm a death dealer now? Since the minute you got your license. It's been great catching up, Neocab, but I'm on the clock, aren't you? It's been a real pleasure. You're welcome for all the help. Drive safe. I waved and headed back to the road. Follow the dudes. Jace I knew about, and when had Savvy not been stringing along some DJ? But hopping into the car with a Capra type? That didn't add up. Charlie, he must be the one she was meeting at the night she disappeared, and that rich person dorm kinfolk. I didn't exactly have much time to go on. I didn't exactly have much to go on, but a clue was a clue. We shall fill her up, as they say in Tinder. Luna St. Clair, Charlie Elliott, Liam Bard, Carlos Wong. Let's do the short trip. Una slid into the back seat. Hello again. Any progress on the quantum thing? The quantum thing? We really need to get you a textbook. But yes, I've made some progress. I'm now gathering more information. Which is why you're heading to this, right? City Hall? Yes, they're announcing where the new municipal spaceport is going to be built. At midnight. Very dramatic. Here's something they announced the choice with a balloon trap. What do you want to learn? So, there are 3 neighborhoods being considered, or maybe I should say threatened. The world's about to change for one of them. Uncertainty of that magnitude has a very strong feeling. Could you just hang around people as they... couldn't you just hang around people as they played lottery tickets? Or unwrap presents, or, I don't know, went on blind dates? Those are small scale, almost snacks. Almost like snacks. I need a meal. It's difficult to find large groups of people generating this kind of energy. The nurse shoos me away when I hang around the hospital. Large-scale sporting events are an option, of course. But I've learned the hard way that to regard my own comfort as an essential variable. I wondered if my worry about Savvy was feeding her. I felt gross, like she was a vulture for those moments in life when you feel small and helpless. I know what you're thinking. Good, because this whole thing is kind of weird. You're wondering if you should take Oubliette or Isidore Street. You'll take both. Highly doubtful. Oh, the timeline will branch in. Wait for it? Una waited. My body tensed up. I held my breath. And totally missed the turn onto Isidore Street. There, did you feel it? A literal branching of timelines? No. I believe you will someday. I felt it. It was like a falling sensation, followed by the faintest thump. One version of this cab went down Isidore Street. Another down Oubliette Street. I'm glad to be us, but I bear the other version of Una and Lina no ill will. Oh, don't look at me like that. Like what? Like I'm a kooky old lady. You're not kooky. I'm neither kooky nor old. In fact, I'd wager I'm one of the most practical people you've ever met. I don't think I'd refer to Una as practical in any timeline. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Quantum statisticians can be annoying this way. So, I have a question. I know you're into randomness and entropy, but what do you actually do? What do you get out of fixing reality? That's a fair question. Fixing reality is strictly a hobby. I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but mostly I get paid to recover passphrases. That's it? It's not easy. Well, it's a little bit easy for me. I just thought we'd do more once we'd cracked multiple dimensions, like... world peace. Yes, we've looked into that, and trust me, no one wants to live in that waking nightmare. Dreadful. Just awful. Weird job. Cool job. Cool job. Yours isn't bad either. You know, you live closer than most to the quantum realm. How so? You choose your passengers, don't you? I do. Each choice is a branch. The other version of you, with that other passenger? She exists. I'm not sure if you're up on your Tate Kearney theory, but it's been proven. Should I be jealous of the other version of me? That's exactly the right question, my dear. Most people don't ask the right question. You could be quite good at this. Quantum riches, here I come. I could teach you. If you had access to a 512 qubit quantum compiler, and assuming you You knew your foundational statistics, of course, and had 20 hours a week for problem sets. Hop on up between rides. Don't sound so sarcastic. I learned between shifts at a cannabis cafe. Of course, City College was still free back then. Anyway, it's all more complicated these days. When I started, the compilers only had 32 qubits, if you could believe it. I shrugged. You didn't nod. You could have nodded. The way the world branches in the subtlest ways. It's interesting, isn't it? I was starting to feel weird. Paralyzed. Every choice. Not just every choice, every action. Not just every action, every thought. Why one and not the other? Why one and not the other? Was it truly my choice? Was it decided elsewhere? Can I choose not to choose? No, because even that was a choice. My head felt like it was going to explode. I was dealing with way too much other uncertainty in my reality to process this. Must be exhausting being Una. Una tapped the back of my seat. Sorry, I zoned out for a second there. I was saying get ready for it. For what? Una looked out the window. It was the other version of us, the Una and Lina that took Isidore Street. They'll merge with us in a moment. Wait for it? Wait? I wonder what kind of conversation they had. I bet they talked about the weather. That's probable. Quantum statisticians love talking about the weather. Una shuddered. It was like a wave passed through her. There. That was it. I felt it too. I didn't feel a thing. Either way, we were at City Hall. The timeline is submerged again. It always makes me feel better, like I have a little more of myself. I'll need it all to handle this announcement. There's going to be a yelling. Wait. Do you really feel this way all the time? How do we make decisions? How do you live like this? How do we make decisions? If a quantum statistician, I'm a quantum statistician, not a neurobiologist. Hormones? Cosmic rays? Maybe there's some benevolent force, unknown to our physics. Not God exactly, just some decider. She slid out of the car and dashed towards City Hall, slipping between knots of protesters gathered outside. They were all fired up, chanting and waving signs in the middle of the night. It made sense. They were all fighting for their homes. I wondered what would happen if Una told them they would fail and also succeed. Would everyone just give up and leave? Una perched on the stage near the podium, draped a blanket over her legs and closed her eyes. I wish her luck. Thanks, Lina is a fascinating possibility space, not fully mass tested. Cab driver should maintain a rating of 4 or higher. Wow, she really brought me down. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching a Neocab on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.